Hey everybody, how's it going? So today we're going to show you how to make a really simple wood rack. Here's the supplies you need. We have two large concrete bricks that look like this. We tried smaller ones, but these work better. We have these boards. I believe these are 2x4s?
Yeah,
8 foot 2x4s, and you need 4 of them, and you cut 2 in half. So 2 are cut in half and 2 are left at the same length. We got 2 little pegs here. I have a hatchet which I use to sharpen these pegs because they're going to go in the ground. And then we have a drill, and these are the screws we use that seem to fit perfectly. We also have the T25, I believe, hex head here on the drill. And we got 2 bricks. You could exchange these bricks for pieces of wood. Anyway, we're going to show you how we assemble this. Oh, also we have a rake, because you want your ground, wherever you put it, you want it to be flat. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfectly flat, but if it's on a hill or something, it can fall over. Anyway, we're going to show you how we make it. We got the 2 blocks set up here on the ground. The ground is relatively flat. We got 1 board across here, and you can play with the distance. This is an 8-foot board. So basically we're gonna take these 2x4s that we cut, we're gonna slide them in here, and we're gonna screw them in. And you can do it from the other side, but we don't have much space here. Alright, that's 1 screw. We do 2 screws for each one. Alright, now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Let me flip it around here. I'm putting the ugly side in the bottom. This requires 2 people, and it's 3rd person to film. Good grip on that. Alright, so that's one side. We do the same thing on the front. Alright, we got 1 more to go. So these boards are basically wedged up against the edge of this right here of the block. We've tried a couple designs. Alright, these didn't quite make it all the way in, but that should be fine. It's not an exact science. So that's basically it. Except, hopefully this brick will fit in here. Stakes, thank you. So I put these stakes in here so it won't fall over. So I just put them right at the corners, and that prevents it from falling over. I got one on that side, I'm gonna put one on this side. We had a couple fall over. If it's on flat ground and you put the stakes, should be good. Just don't hit your block or you might break. So this will hold about a full truckload of wood. We're gonna throw our bricks in here, although they might not work on the one side. A standard brick usually fits. Woo, that screw got me. So standard, here, give me. So standard brick will usually fit in between here. You could use wood and you could use longer screws to give it a bit more strength, but that should be just fine. So let's see if we can get this one in here, and we can. So those just give it some stability. Anyway, this will hold a full small truckload. Yes, a small truck like a Ford Ranger or something like that. Anyway, that's about it. The only other thing I wanted to say, this is my favorite kind of woods I use are low density hardwoods like poplar or like river birch, and I also really like Bradford pear. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. If y'all build one and it works well for you, let me know. Thanks. All right, guys, I just wanted to do one more short little update, little video about the wood rack. I have a couple other ideas. So to review again, all you need is 4 2x4s that are 8 foot long. Here's your 8 foot pieces here, and then these two have been cut in half, so these are 4 foot long. You need some bricks like these large bricks. I'm not sure what to call them, like which size they are, but they're cinder blocks obviously. You need some pegs that can go down in here and hold your this is not absolutely necessary, but it definitely helps. And then I use bricks here. So I had a couple other ideas of stuff that I would add, right? So one thing I would add is here at the ends, I would maybe, if you really want to make it nice, put a piece of wood across here and screw it in. Now that's not necessary. You don't have to do that, but it would make it stronger. And or instead of a brick here, because I had to put a wedge in it, as you can see, instead of a brick, you have a piece of wood here and some extra long screws that go through. Or if you wanted to use the same size screws, you could go through this part, so it's not as thick. So anyway, I would put to make it really, really strong, I would put a piece of wood there, and I'd put a piece of wood across the top. Obviously, that's gonna require more wood. And then the other thing, if you really, really wanted it to be very permanent and very strong, you could get some rebar. Take some rebar, you pound it into the ground, and you pour concrete in here. And then you're talking about a very permanent, also, of course, this is treated wood. So if you wanted a really, really long-term wood rack, pound some rebar down, and then fill that with concrete and add those other extra little things I talked about. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I'll maybe put a picture up when I'm done, but yeah, Merry Christmas. And if anybody has any recommendations of how to make it better, but we've made a number of them and they're pretty strong and they work pretty good. Anyway, thanks.